Hello there. I'm Robert.
And I'm Vanessa.
Now we are late to the party, and because the episode for Chapter 8 was so jam-packed, we had to split it up into 2 parts. So go check out Part 1 before you come over and watch Part 2.
Yes, we have a whole bunch of jam-packed reactions into both parts, and we can't wait to share it with you guys.
And if you want to see the entire reaction in a full watch-along, it's available on our Patreon. So enjoy.
Now back to business.
Car's on fire. Car's on fire. He's a beast. Can't he just like...
Oh, he already
jump over?
knows. He's going back. It's going back for L.
Yeah. You're in.
Everybody out!
Yes! Hell yeah. Talk to him.
Billy, you don't have to do this.
Talk to him.
Billy, your name is Billy, bitch.
Oh!
I'm 3.
No, just do it. No threes.
1.
On 3 or after 3?
Oh, I knew it. Just do it. Oh, god dang it.
That's how you take her out of the equation for a bit. Come on. Now go for weapons, man. Jeez.
Skips ahoy.
I know, right? It's perfect that he's taking her through there. Can't tell her.
Don't be afraid. Very still.
Oh no.
Yes!
Play this, you ugly piece of shit!
Yes! Choke on it! Look at that. Oh, the lighting is so good too.
Yeah, love it.
Come on, Hop. Come on. The lighting is perfect. Oh, dude. That had to hurt the stuntman. Shit, look at that freaking shot. Rushing his cut, come on. Jeez. This is so Indiana Jones, I love it. Come on, Joyce. Go and ninja kick him off the platform. Connect with him.
This is your new sister.
7 feet. The wave was 7 feet.
I'll see you in hell.
Yes!
Oh no.
What do? You can't go through. What are you gonna do, Billy?
Oh.
Oh, the intensity. God. All beautiful shots. Did good, man. No! Damn, he did have moments with everybody. Cut off. They didn't show Hopper, though.
I know, but they showed those people.
They did, but they didn't show Hopper. Hell of an explosion.
Sorry.
Billy, wake up, Billy.
You apologize.
Ugh, I'm so emotional.
Jim, where's Jim?
I'm holding out that Jim could still be around. There they are at the end. The imagery in this show is ridiculous.
So good.
Yes! Hell yes! Yes, it's our boys. Oh man, like it means something to him seeing that. So glad he's still around too.
Yeah.
Some shows they move to the next season like, forget about these characters. They were in season 2. No, connect them through the story.
They're still around.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they be there?
Yeah, and they don't have to be there the whole time. Damn. Take care of her. She's yours too.
Mysterious deaths, government cover-ups, traced corrupt mayor, or is something more going
Yes.
on? In
His
the
face.
heart? Some believe a rise in Satanism is to blame. To
Of
find
course.
out, cutting edge.
Like current affair. Hard copy.
You're such a
Fire starter.
Yeah.
3 favorite movies, go.
Uh-huh.
Favorite movies?
Did I stutter?
Animal House for sure.
Eyes on me, Harry.
Oh god.
Star Wars.
A New Hope.
New what now?
Which Star Wars?
One with the teddy bears, duh.
Return of the Jedi.
No, the one with the DeLorean and Alex P. Keaton and he's trying to bang his mom. Time.
Will you give us a minute?
Come on, she's gonna help you out. She's gonna help you out.
Total chick magnet.
Yeah, okay, and this is relevant to me. How?
These ladies are hot. They're so very hot.
Right up his
And
alley.
there are
What's in it for you? You got a thing for him or something?
Phoebe Cates.
Fast Times. Fast Times.
That's
Ever
another
heard of
one.
it?
Yeah.
Top 3 for me, Kate.
Double downing on Neverending Story.
Yeah.
Dusty bun.
Dusty bun one?
In their face.
Lost it.
They'll come back.
I love you too.
Aw,
go.
Yay.
She knows what's up.
Yeah. You
The
know that.
final letter goodbye.
Something I've been wanting to talk to you both about. I started to feel happy. I guess I've been feeling distant from you. You're pulling away from me or something. Watching westerns together before we doze off. That's what scares me. I don't want things to change. To turn back the clock.
Connection
To
with
make
him
things
too.
go back. Not how life works. It's moving. Happy. Keep the door open 3 inches.
Time to go.
Oh, that's horrible.
I can't stop.
I can't stop. Oh god.
Where are we?
Russia.
Back in Russia. Is he American?
Yeah, who's the American? Uh-oh.
It's in there, Rancor.
Demodog.
They got him. They're trying to capture him.
Yep, Demodog.
Yes!
Oh, dang it. Demogorgon.
Full on, yeah.
They got Hopper. The son of the bitch got Hopper. Water.
They did it.
Water. Water. I can't even.
The emotions are high, definitely. Like story-wise, yeah, it made sense that it would be Hopper. I mean, he did get kind of a lot of, his moments with everybody before it was time for him to go.
I will say this, that they did not show him die.
Right.
They showed the other people disintegrate.
Right.
And you know what happens when you watch something, or he's like, if you don't see them die, then they're not really dead. So.
Right. And they also said, take the American. Granted, you
Yeah,
would have
yeah.
seen something happen
Yeah.
unless, he flew off the catwalk because it exploded first before it disintegrated. I don't know. I'm just saying there's a way.
He would have just, I feel like he would have just disintegrated.
Yeah.
But I feel like he somehow maybe, I don't know. I
The
mean, he
Russian
could've jumped.
said the American, so who's the American that they have in there? I mean, granted, I'm just saying that gone ain't gone. I don't know if it's going to end up being Hopper coming back or Hopper is gone forever. I'm happy either way. The way they told the story, the way they fleshed it out.
Such a good season.
Billy
Yeah.
getting his hell of a moment. I mean, the entire time you're seeing Billy under control. But man, when we saw him have that little bit of break in the sauna test,
Yeah.
like that's where you saw the heartbreak. And then going into his mind with Elle and seeing him, like, you get so much of him, even though his character 98% of the time was walking around trying to capture him and kill everybody.
Yeah.
But he got so much of the good side of Billy without having to do much himself as that character.
Right.
So I love that they did it that way.
I love that they did give him like his moment to kind of shine, and then of course, going out like that true hero, like we thought.
Steve, I thought Steve was going to go out that way.
Or we thought that maybe like Murray was going to do something
Right,
and go
Murray
out
as
like
well.
do like a hero thing.
Uh-huh.
But no, I mean, it was Billy, and just that whole like tense scene of them being at the STARCOURT Mall. I mean, Elle losing her powers. I mean, for now,
Right.
we don't know if they will come back or
Right.
if she is drained. I mean, there is that moment in time where you saw Lucas and Mike talk about where she can be like, what if she's getting brain damage
Of course,
and stuff
yeah.
from this? And obviously because her nose is bleeding all the time. So
she's pushing the limit of her powers
Push
abilities
it to the
constantly. Limit!
yeah.
But yeah, seeing that scene though with Billy going up against basically the Mind Flayer in suit form, beautiful imagery across the board, not just in that scene, but that's where I was just really looking at it with the fireworks going off, him standing there, or even when he's
Such a
on
good
top of
shot.
Elle and like holding her down, and then you see him in the background with the fireworks. Imagery galore, and that part was when I really started paying more attention to the colors and the lighting and the hues on the actors in certain portions of the mall while it was going on. And I picked it up earlier where it was like, oh yeah, look, I love how everything's flashing, but then the color was just spilling all over everybody. Yeah,
Everything was just popping off. And
even when they were down in the base, the lighting, the coloring, the electricity, and then you got the gate in the background. It was just beautiful imagery across the board.
And I loved
above
like
and below.
all of them too coming together for one last time for a little bit, and then
Right.
doing their own things and being a team. And then
Right.
of course you have Dustin and Susie, like so good when they're doing the never-ending story.
Right.
To the point where, like, I don't even remember that song. It's been so long since I've seen Never Ending Story,
Yeah.
but it's still there.
It's not one of the ones that I ever memorized the lyrics of,
Right.
but damn it, do like.
But you remember it.
I love Neverending Story
Oh,
to
such a good-
the point where like I got an invite from like the fan club to go watch Neverending Story 2 at like an early screening,
There you
and
go.
I went and I just lost my mind. I was like, this is nothing like the first one, but I like Jonathan Brandis, so
It was never like the first one.
it meant something to me when they started singing it. Granted, it was long, and I kept saying, like, just go for it. If you're going to do it, just go for it.
Just do it.
And that's the thing, is that this show takes liberties. It has fun, and it as well. A lot of the things that happen are very convenient.
Right.
But it's 80s. Like, it's pure 80s type movies where it's like, you know what? Just let it happen. There's no guards outside. Well, that's just because. Like, you just got to give yourself over, because where they're going to make up for it is the emotion, the action, and the intensity, which there's plenty abound.
I mean, the whole story itself, like from beginning to end, never missing a beat in my eyes. Personally, I was just in it for the long haul, and of course, I was emotionally in it as well, getting all messed up towards the end. Thank you.
Rightfully
But
so.
that's what happens if you're invested in a game, if you're invested in a game, if you're invested in a movie, that's that's what I do. I want to be invested in these characters, and that's what happened.
And the Russians, more than likely, yeah, they are weaponizing whatever they can pillage from the Upside Down.
Yeah.
They obviously have had access before of some kind to get over there and end up getting their own Demogorgon. And granted, they had the cages. How long was that whole thing going on? Did they access it immediately? I thought they were still trying to open it, but maybe it has been open. They've gone in back and forth because you saw the guys with the suits walking around there.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if they have been pillaging what they can from the Upside Down. And yeah, I'm waiting to see how that's going to end up playing out with whoever the American is, because they obviously focused on it, but then kind of pushed it off so they can go with the other guy.
In one sense, it could be Hopper
Right.
and he is coming back, or in another sense, it could be that they got their hands on Dr. Brenner.
Yeah,
and he's the one that's
absolutely. Hell
there.
yeah, that would be cool. At the same time, though, I kind of don't want it to be Hopper. I want Hopset to have the sacrifice
Right.
and have the moment, and it's kind of done, and we get other people. Paul Reiser, that shot of him looking at the gate being sealed up,
Realizing he's like, oh, God.
it's big. It's
Yeah.
huge. And it means something to him. I love Paul Reiser's character, and I do really hope that he does come back and is in there to try and fix whatever happens next. Because as of right now, everything is pretty much dead and done in terms of threat. They're going to capture all the Russians. They're going to close down the facility.
Right.
But man, you know the Mind Flayer's still out there. He still needs to come back. He still wants this world. He's going to figure out a way to do it. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to be a next level, which is what I feel like this ending has given us. It's a whole new level. And a video store. A video store location. We're taking what they had. It's very Clerks, where you can just kind of move the people to another place, but at the same time, you're still moving the place, like the essence,
So does
the
that
jokes,
he
and
works
the
at
fun.
both the arcade and the video store?
Randall worked at the video store, and he was always at the convenience store.
That's
So
true.
I mean, they just kind of hop back and
They
forth.
go back and
so.
forth between
yeah.
the two. That's very true.
Or maybe he's just at the video store now. I don't know. I mean, everyone floats around jobs at that age. So, like you said, everything about it was great. And yes, even though there were a lot of easy answers for certain things, a little out of character, like for me with Hopper, the way he was acting in the beginning, to why he was acting that way, that the whole speech that he ends up giving about playing the games with her and making the triple decker Egos, and it's like, yeah, like you're driving him nuts. Because he's losing you, and he doesn't want to lose you. Guess what? He's never gone through that before. He never had the chance. And he ended on a high note, man, that I'll see you in hell. Well, yeah, like, I don't know if he knew he was getting out of there at that point in time, you know? Like, he took that guy out in a freaking awesome grinding light. Like, it was so cool for Hopper to do, but at the same time, like, he sacrificed his life for the good of the group, and he was always willing to do it, too.
If it is.
Yeah, if it is. But yeah, I mean, that's it. Guys, what did you guys think of it? Obviously, the entire season. Tell us everything that you think. What are your speculations? What did you like? Are you new to the channel? Did you come to us based off of Stranger Things? Welcome for those that all joined the Patreon and watched the full-length episode reactions. It's crazy. But you can also do it on our social networking gin joints.
Like Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, Stardust. Sorry, I'm still reeling about what just happened in that episode and what just happened like throughout the whole season and what to come for it. But yeah, I'm really excited. So thank you for joining us, and again for all the patrons who are joining us and watching these reactions. Definitely, chat with us on our Facebook, on our Twitter, on our Instagram about Stranger Things, about any other favorite movie that you like, because we love talking movies. So,
better late than never.
Things. Yeah, we do. We have a thing that we do. It's called Better Late Than Never, that we go back and we watch trailers for old movies.
It's a retro reaction trailer review series available on our channel. But check it out, guys. Thank you so much. And as always,
now it's time to say goodbye.
This party is over. Bye.